And sure enough, a good farmer gave me a big loaf of rye bread, and another farmer, and I came back with a bunch of loaves of bread.
Okay.
So we were eating, while we were eating the bread, after a couple of days in the forest, we heard somebody's playing an accordion in the forest, and it was a Russian song. Katyusha was the name of the song, and it was popular like here, God Bless America. Not Bless America was
It was a popular song, so you
It
knew
was a popular
it.
song at that time, playing an accordion. Oh, let's run. We go out from the hall, from the hall. We go out and we run to them and we say, take us with you, we, 6 guys.
Was the little boy still with you at the time?
Yeah. So they stopped. We stopped them. They stopped and they start to make a little fire to make food, kielbasa or something. And they gave us a little bit to eat. Was partisans, Russian partisans already, was a small group. But among them was already a Jewish boy, what we knew from Yanov. And he had already a rifle, but he had his own rifle. That's why they accepted him.
Right.
Us, then, they didn't want to accept. They say, we don't have weapons, and you're going to be a hardship for us if you go with us. But we're going to come back. Within 2 weeks, we're going to attack a small outpost from police. And we're going to have enough rifles for you and for more partisans. And while they were playing and we were making a noise, the Germans and Janov found out and they started shooting in our direction. So we started to run after them. We run a mile or 2 miles in the woods. They stopped and they say, you cannot go with us because we have weapons and you don't have. And we're going to bring you weapons, but
you have to wait.
You have already planned to kill how many policemen are. They went away, we went back to our hall. And a few days later, I don't remember how many days, the farmers, we found out through the farmers that they know our location. The Janov police and the Germans know already your location. You got to go in another place. So we decided to go to a bigger forest. And it was walking maybe, was Poleski, Janov Poleski, but the forest was not a small forest 4 miles from Janov. This was maybe 10 miles or more.
Is it one of these forests?
Yeah, Poleski, that was the biggest forest around over there. We went from a small forest. Where is Janov?
It's right, can you hold the book?
Janov Poleski.
Look, it's right there.
Okay, so we went in the direction to a bigger forest. They told us go, and so we went and we came there and we met a lot of Jews, maybe 30 or 35, till they told us that we're making too much noise. The farmers, they know everything. They said, you better go to Zawisza forest. It's a bigger forest, and over there already the partisans organizing. So we decided to go, but we had to cross a river, and we cannot cross by wood. We need a canoe. So we paid a farmer, we got together a little bit money, we paid him and say, bring us on the other side. And that farmer with his son, they brought us back on on the other side, and we walked to the big forest. We still had miles to go. We went to the big forest, and it was day, and we had a horse and wagon in the forest, with the forest road going. And who was there on the wagon? Bernard Lou, with two gypsies. He found a big group of gypsies, because the Germans killed the gypsies just like the Jews, you know. So the gypsies also run. Whoever survived, they run in the woods, and they were better organized, because they know how to steal, how to.
There's a lot more gypsies.
So Bernard Lou went with two gypsies, with a horse and wagon, and he had a lot of food on the wagon. And he told us how he got the food. It wasn't too kosher. But anyway, we say, where should we go? He said, you cannot go with us, there's too many of you.
How many were there? Still 6?
30, maybe more.
Oh, you joined up with the bigger group.
I remember good that the beginning in the thing, because the Germans were in a position to go on in the forest, because there wasn't too many partisans, you know, and they didn't have machine guns, the partisans. So, but anyway, we were, one day we heard rifle shots, and after a couple hours we heard that the horse and wagon goes away. You can hear, and they further and further. So we went to our encampment, and over there was walking a little boy was also with us, 7 years old. How he got to us, nobody on us knows, but he was with us, and we fed him, we take care of him. He was.
Were you all men at this point, or were there any women?
No, not just men. Older people and women, and we didn't have weapons. We just was a Jewish camp. The Germans came once, they came twice. They came to the gypsies too, the second time around. But anyway, that little boy was going around barefoot. And it was already snow, it was cold, and he froze his feet. And he told us that the Germans were here, but they didn't see me. They didn't take me. They didn't see me, he said. That the Germans were in our camp. But we weren't there, we ran away, you understand, until it got quiet. Anyway, that little boy, he died in a couple of weeks. And I don't know, gangrene. Okay, another time they escaped and they killed, in the gypsy camp, there was Bernard Lou and another couple of Jews. They killed all 8 Jewish people, and we were there, and we were starting to get organized, but food and everything was no question, because we went to beg for food, and the farmer gives you. If you beg for food in the middle of the night, you knock on the window and you say, please give me some bread. So the farmer gives you a loaf of bread. Yeah, we buried Lazer Rachnovsky and that little boy, and Jewish, with the Jewish Kaddish and everything. And on the tree we chopped off some bark, and we marked, engraved, you know, who is laying here.